Hey guys, have you ever thought of two concepts and you thought about them separately, never together? And at one point you realize, oh man, this two concepts come together so well. And I feel a little bit unsettled because I feel like I should have realized that before, but somehow I didn't. And today I want to talk to you about parenting and leadership. And, I think I'm a decent parent. I love my kids. I feed them, I clothe them, I give them shelter, I educate them, I discipline them. Um, but when I think about it as leadership, am I a good leader for my kids? You know what? I don't want to be judgmental or too harsh on myself, but I have to say that I don't think I've been the leader that I should have been and should be for them. Um, so think about that for a minute. And one of the concept of leading and be a leader, I think, is to meet the people where they at. And I think with my kids, often instead of doing that, I stay at my level and I tell them what they should be doing because that's what I want or that's what I think I want for them. And there's part of it that needs to be done, like they need to be taught and they need to understand like how to live their life and so on, especially when they're young. Uh, but what I mean is, if you look at them in the eyes and you go down to their level, so two things, and you probably heard that before, like just go on your knees if your kids are small and just talk to them like face to face. That's one way of doing it, but that's not just what I mean here. Is to enter their own world. You know, go and play with them. Um, Listen to what they have to say. When you're a parent, I think I'm conditioned myself to say no, probably too often. Um, and I'm trying to apply new strategies to enter their world. And that's hard for me because when you've been doing it for so long, my oldest is 9. Um, you have your own routine, you have your own ways of doing this, and I think that's another way that I slept for a while and I got lazy or I got you know complacent or I'm not sure. But the point is not the past. The point is to focus on now and the future and how I can do better uh, for them and with them. Especially as your kids and my kids grow older, this way they can start seeing you as not a friend, but an advisor. Someone that they can go to without being judged, but go to for other opinions, opinions from someone who had more experience, and start to trust you as you trust them, trust your kids to make the right decision and live the life that they will be proud of. Not you, not me. They will be proud of. And something that I did yesterday, and I just started this, so maybe I'll check in later and see how it goes. But and that's beyond being a parent or beyond being a leader, is that I went to my son and I told him, I said, look, I think Papa realized something. I forgot how to play or how to have fun. And he laughed at me. He was like, really? Are you joking? Like he had that look in his face. And I repeated it. And yes, I said, I think I lost how I can play. Would you teach me? And then we played for a bit. And it was fun, actually. I really enjoyed it. And I think he really enjoyed it. And you know what? That's something that I want to do more with him and with my daughter as well. But I think for him it was even more important that I did it. And let me ask you one question today. What can you do as a parent to become a better leader? Think of something small at first and then go and do it. You know, is it to play with your son or your daughter? Is it to just ask them about their day and really listen and ask questions, not from a judgment point of view, but from an interest point of view? Um, you can think, I'm sure, of many other ways. And even if you don't realize it now, maybe it's going to be tonight, maybe tomorrow, but I'm sure you'll realize of other ways you can help your kids by being a greater leader. Um, Please leave me a comment. Tell me like about your style of parenting. I'm sure I can learn a lot from you as well. This is something that I just clicked, and I'm gonna be a better leader for my kids. So please share, and please do find one thing that you can do today to improve your leadership towards your kid. Have a good night. Bye bye.